a big deal.
Huge.
Back and better than ever, just like the Sixers. Everybody for Philadelphia. 76ers.
We're so bad at this.
We're so great. Everybody.
So far off.
Maybe we should need a new theme song. We should go back to the original.
You know, I thought about that.
Philadelphia.
I don't even know if I'm on beat. I don't think I am. I just feel like clapping my hands.
Number 1. Philadelphia.
But I know this part.
Here it comes.
All right, everybody now. 1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 9, 8, the Rhino. I'm cutting it off. Cut it off. Friends, family, and fools, welcome back to the J-Bo and the Rhino show.
Hey, at least we have a better intro than Simmons does.
At least we have a better starting lineup than the Cavs do right now. Starting for this podcast, over there, Kevin Trimble.
We got the Rhino. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rhino is back.
And on the line,
Rhino is good.
special guest, Colin Brady. Colin, how's it going?
Great to be here. Great to be here with you fine gentlemen.
Can I just
might as well be a co-host at this point.
Only NBA. I don't talk about any of these other minor sports.
Don't worry, neither do we.
How? This isn't. Can I just say I just flipped this over to TNT real quick, and the Cavs have 3 guys on the court right now that I don't know, 2 guys on the court that I didn't even know were on their team, and they went to the finals last year. I feel like I should know these kinds of things.
Who is that? Sasha Khan?
No, Sasha Khan not on the team.
Not
on the floor. Not on the floor. Not on the
He's
floor.
on the roster.
Sorry, not on the floor. Sorry, I meant on the floor.
Give us the starting 5.
Well, I realized that we're 4 minutes in, so this is not the starting 5. But we got Richard Jefferson on the floor,
Yep.
and we got Mo Williams on the floor. Well, he
Mo
just
Gotti.
came out for Mr. Finals hero Delanadova. So that was surprising for me.
All right, Jaybird.
Mm-hmm.
Loving your Cleveland Cavs knowledge.
Thank you. Oh, this is good stuff. Where are we going to start today? We got the World Series going on. We got the opening night of the NBA.
Yeah, I was just informed by Twitter that the World Series is starting right now. I sent me a little notification. In case you're wondering, the World Series starts tonight.
Yeah.
Hashtag steal a breakfast.
Nice play, Bud Selig. Well done. Way to get people to watch your event.
Just so you know, Bud Selig not the commissioner anymore.
Out of the loop.
Are you serious?
Definitely not.
Who's the commissioner?
Rob Manfred.
Rob Manfred, brother of Emma's boss, Rob Manfred.
I've never heard of this man. Also, I'm pretty sure the Royals just got an inside the park home run. Yeah,
I think that just happened. Yeah.
That was the thing. Yenis
That's kind of exciting.
one pitch, and he got a inside the park home run. That's kind of cool.
It also he wasn't even close. He could have lapped the bases twice.
Well, welcome to the NBA season, everybody. This is what it's all about.
Best
Baseball.
time of the year.
Inside the park home runs. I was thinking we just get in some topics because no one likes to listen to us talk.
So here's a topic. Did you hear that Yoenis Cespedes might have hurt his shoulder golfing?
He golfs every day.
Yeah, but apparently he got hurt
Really?
golfing. I don't know. That's the thing. It's a rumor.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
he just made a really dumb play that allowed a run to go in. So that was maybe related to his golfing woes. Who knows?
Definitely could be
Anyway,
related.
Jay, that's not really an NBA-related topic, so I think we should go on to the NBA.
You sure?
I'm pretty positive.
All right,
Unless
let's
we're
go
going
to
to
the
talk about Wake Forest sports first,
Oh God, no.
because we are good at that.
Mm-mm.
Great uniforms on Saturday, though.
Thank you. That is it's one good quality that we have.
Strong uniform game.
Straight.
We've really upped them in the last
Fire.
10 years.
Well, you can do a lot with the black and gold and Demon Deacons as a
Yeah,
nickname. I
we
mean,
never did for so long though. The white helmets are nice too.
Yeah. Big fan. Big fan of what Wellman's doing with our uniforms. Not anything else that he's doing though, really.
That's fair.
We're still good at soccer, so that's good. But that covers the Wake Forest portion of this podcast.
Unless we want to talk about Harry Giles.
Oh yeah, is he on the team? Did we get him?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
All I care about is Thon Maker. You guys seen this kid?
No.
He's a monster.
Oh my gosh, he's like 7'3", but plays like Kevin
I
Durant.
think he's taller.
Might be 7'4". Who knows?
Yeah. It's amazing. But he'll go to Kentucky. He'll be fun.
just imagine my game and then add a foot.
And like some muscle, probably.
Maybe he doesn't. He might not be thicker than I am actually. But,
Yeah, he might have a few lbs on you.
But it doesn't matter because he's a lot better at basketball than I am. Hey, speaking of games, CB, inform us all on how your spike ball game's going these days.
Well, I think
yeah?
probably the last time I played was with you, Kev.
You serious?
I mean, like once in-service stopped, there's not really a time where like everyone can conglomerate, because
I
like
thought,
different times.
you guys don't really do anything at school. You're just there and kind of hanging out.
I mean, that's more like Mike's job than mine, but and Dave, Dave just hangs out in the basement, and so we go.
Shout out to Mike D. Never listened to this podcast once in his life, but just got a big shout out. And also Davey, we love you. You are a loyal listener sometimes. All right, let's get into the show here, though, boys, huh?
Yeah.
J-Bones.
Conference.
CB loves it. Just get after it.
4th seed will be the Boston Celtics.
Wow.
Turn it down.
All right, so give us your top 3 then. I need to know your.
All right,
Home court advantage.
Yeah, home court, 2 home playoff games.
Are they winning the division?
They are absolutely going to win the division.
That's Toronto's division, right? They're the favorite there.
Toronto.
Skinny Kyle Lowry. I would say this: the sneakiest offseason pickup was Amir Johnson.
Yeah, I love
Yes.
that.
He's good. He is a good player for
Yeah.
what he does, and that's exactly what they needed.
Yeah.
Was just rebounding, protect the rim, clog it up, because they're pretty fun to watch. So they will win the Atlantic. They will have a home playoff series. But top East, you have to go Cleveland,
Yeah.
Yep.
and then
I think it's fun.
Boston too.
Hawks. I
All
still
right.
think the Hawks are going to be good. And
They
then,
have to be.
Yeah, they have to be. And I mean, I don't know. Chicago?
Yeah.
Miami.
I think Miami's going to be pretty good this year.
I agree. I
think they're going to be pretty good. I'm a big fan of the Justice Winslow
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
train.
All I wanted was the Celts to move up and get him. I know they offered like the farm to take him, but
Yeah.
Hey, but when MJ wants Frank Kaminsky, MJ wants Frank Kaminsky.
that's it.
Hey, if you ever have a chance to get Frank Kaminsky in the lottery, you never pass it up.
You ever have a chance to get a 4th white guy who's not good on your team?
Shoots the slowest elbow jumper in the history.
Hey, I'm gonna have to watch 82 games of that this year, boys. So let's
I
calm
know,
down.
yeah.
Let's calm
Boy,
down.
your
with Kaminsky.
boy's salad is just fresh to death right now on top of his noggin.
Yeah.
Oh, so much.
So aggressive.
So much.
So
the
aggressive.
mushroom bowl is huge.
Phenomenal.
Well, you know what he's trying to do, right? Or have you heard?
No, I didn't. I don't know anything like that.
He doesn't actually think it looks good. I think.
hope.
He's been going to a Mohawk game recently. That's kind of like been his thing. But it's all in a big effort. He and his trainer, his 3 brothers, and I think a couple other people are all going to have man buns within the next year or 2.
Oh, okay. All right.
So it's for a
You
cause.
got to go through that stage where it's like long but not long enough. And...
Yeah, and I imagine with Asian hair, it's probably not like an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a
I know
very
it's
different
famous,
style of hair. I don't know.
Whoa! Don't get fired.
All right.
All right, but I think Cleveland is a lock for a top 2 seed. I wouldn't even put them 1 because I think what you're going to see is
More Hawks.
I'm just playing it like the Spurs. Like LeBron's going to take a week off, go down to Miami.
He did that last year.
Yeah, exactly. And I think I saw an article on Grantland where it's 538. I forget which one where LeBron's MVP days should be over, and I couldn't agree more. Get him the guy's about to play in his 6th finals. Just that's when you need him. So, but I still think they're talented enough around him to be 1 because the East is so bad.
The East is not good. The Cavs are also, as Jay's has clearly pointed out, pretty banged up right now with a lot of new pieces in play. they're not going to be very good to start the season. I mean,
No.
they might go 500 for the first 20 games or something, and people are going to be like, oh, the Cavs, this and
Right.
that. Let Tristan Thompson get back in shape. I mean, he hasn't probably worked out in a month because he's been holding
seriously.
out like a damn fool. And, well, probably not like a fool, but whatever. Either way, they're not going to be fresh until the playoffs. They'll get to the playoffs. They'll be fine.
That's it.
But they're going to be a top 3 seed, I think.
That's it.
Yeah, even if they have nothing, they should still be a top 3 seed. Top 2 seed, really.
The East is just, I mean, you're looking at the Hawks, assuming they play well again, which they should, I imagine.
They should, yeah.
No Damari.
No Damari. That's going to be a big miss for them.
Did they, I like Splitter, though. I like Splitter there.
Splitter is big for them.
He was really their only pickup, right? Do they have anyone else like on the wing they picked up?
Tim Hardaway Jr.
No, don't count.
He can shoot, though. I mean...
No. God, I can't see him playing for that.
Nah,
but I guess he's going to. I guess he's going to.
He'll get run. Over Shelvin Mack, I think.
Sure. But they got Teague. I mean, he's great.
Teague is good still. Korver's still
Schroeder.
good. Korver. How's my boy Horford doing? Is he healthy?
I think he's
so.
healthy. Dabo's back.
Yeah.
God, Tabo. I can't believe that story didn't get like
Any run.
any run. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
What'd he sue him for? 50 mil?
Something crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it should have been a lot more because he's worth a lot more than that.
Yeah, he is.
The Atlanta Hawks should have sued them for a lot of money.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's true.
For NBA Finals money that they missed out on.
God.
Oh.
So I
So
think
bad.
I think the Bulls are an interesting case because I think they've been freed from the Tibbs shackles, if you will.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing, though?
I think it's a good thing. I think I listened to Z Lowe, our boy, one time. Big shout, Zach Lowe. And he said that everybody he talks to is like, about Tibbs, they're like, great guy, but man, like just like that was the reaction. Like everything is so intense. Like even the walkthroughs and just wore the guys down. And like their percentage of injuries is pretty high, substantially compared to other teams.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Sure
That's not Emerson, right?
No, she's good. She's
All right,
good. Took it like a champ. But it would be interesting to see like a little more free flowing for D Rose and Jimmy Butler, and be interesting to see them like move a little more.
Yeah, I don't like the Bulls.
No,
Not a fan. No, I just it's the same team they've had. I think bringing in a college coach, sure, that's like okay, that's great.
Yeah.
But this guy's got no experience dealing with these types of personalities, unless you want to say DeAndre Kane had one.
yeah, but he's got NBA. He was with the Wolves. He knows.
Yeah, you're right. That's true. He does have that. I just, it's the same personnel. They add this Portis guy who's supposedly pretty nice.
Yeah.
But from the sounds of it, it sounds like we're going to be relying on this Mirotic individual to get like significant run and to like take them far. I don't think that's like a viable option for him to play the 4 and like actually succeed on that team.
All right.
Yeah, that's the thing with this. Yeah, I'm kind of with Kev. Like, not that they're going to be bad, but I just don't see I don't see anyone getting better on this team. Even Butler, like, you don't think he's going to make another jump. If the only place you get better is if you get a full season at a full healthy, return season at Derrick Rose, but I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, Noah is going to be healthy. That'll help.
Yeah.
Is he healthy right now?
Yes.
He is, okay.
He hasn't been healthy in like 5 years.
Yeah, but I heard that's him coming into the season. It's the best he's felt, and
that's good. That's a positive.
That's something.
But I agree. But in the East, they're still a 3 seed, probably.
Yeah, they'll be fine. I think what I was listening to, I was cranking Z-Lows out the past week or two.
Such a god.
Cranking out the Z-Low. And I love the guy, and I love his knowledge, but he seems so high on the Bulls.
He is.
And it didn't seem like he had any reason for it other than like I don't know, like it's the same team, and like he's in love with Mirotic. He kept bringing up Mirotic, and I was like, why are you bringing up this guy who played okay last year?
He loves Eastern Europeans because his wife is from Croatia. He goes there every year. Telling you.
He's from Croatia too, isn't he?
Probably.
He looks like he's from Eastern Europe. But the one Eastern Euro that he likes that I love, Herzonia.
Herzonia.
Herzonia. Everyone loves
The
Herzonia.
Magic.
Have
Oh my
you
God.
seen his highlights?
Oh yeah.
They are magical.
Yes.
I'm in love with this guy. Are they? I want to watch every single game they play. He's gonna do something spectacular every night.
This was one of the things I wanted to talk about was because the two teams that are on my radar right now is the league pass teams that are not probably not playoff teams or definitely not playoff teams.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out who my go-to is going to be, and it's either the Magic or I'm very intrigued by the Wolves.
Oh,
Yeah.
You have to love the Wolves. I think the Wolves are my number one.
You think?
Oh yeah.
I'm intrigued by both of them though. They're both going to be very. I need to bookmark when they play each other twice this year.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Yeah.
Those are going to be great games to watch, but probably the skill level on the floor is not that great.
I'm looking for a lot from Wiggins this year. A lot from Wiggins.
Big jump.
Big jump. You really hope it happens.
Yeah, I'm really hoping for it. Him and Towns together. Hopefully Towns can give us something. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
I really think we're going to see it from Levine too, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
I love that guy's game. I think he's going to be a top 5 point guard within the next 2 or 3 years.
Whoa.
Within the next 2 or 3 years. Just what? The kid's amazing.
5 point guard.
There's a lot of good point guards.
Well, okay, CP3 is going to fall off.
Yep, already have it.
Russ
will be on that list. Steph will be on that list.
Kyrie.
John Wall.
John Wall. I think he can overtake Kyrie, to be honest. Kyrie's not really a point guard to me, so I don't want him on that list. He's a guard.
So Steph. I mean that's a whole nother.
I really threw top 5 out there as like a thing. He's really good.
Yeah,
top 5 is knocking off.
Honestly,
we're in the top 20.
That kid is a freak of nature.
He is,
and he's got a good basketball IQ, I think. So he'll do well.
Okay.
I think there's going to be something special that happens in Minnesota this year.
I hope so. R.I.P. Flip.
R.I.P. Flip. How'd that happen?
Yeah.
Man.
Really sad.
Happened fast.
Well, apparently he's been in a coma for 6 weeks.
Yeah, I think what I read was he just had a bad reaction to the chemotherapy, which happens sometimes. So when they start putting him through the drugs, his body's nah.
Yeah.
Right.
Tough, but
very sad. R.I.P. Flip.
Yeah, great guy.
R.I.P. Flip.
Everybody loves him,
Yeah.
So, all right.
It'll be an emotional season for the T-Wolves, but I think in a very positive way.
Sure.
Yes.
I'm hoping.
For sure.
All right, so the East, we know the Celts. Pencil them in at 4.
Pencil them in. Well, I mean, honestly, who's gonna Toronto,
Washington.
Toronto, Washington, Miami.
Yeah,
the Bucks.
No, not the Bucks.
No, yeah, the Bucks.
Not yet.
Well,
I think those are your playoffs.
Not yet. Right? You're talking about the Celtics at a 4 seed.
Yeah.
I don't see that. The Bucks don't have the playmaking though that the Celts have. You got Isaiah Thomas, and the Bucks don't have anything like that. And I know Isaiah Thomas, I'm banking on a kid who's 5'10", but whatever. The guy he scores off the bench a lot.
They've got the Greek freak.
He's not a playmaker. He's fun.
He's a playmaker.
He's fun. I don't think that guy's going to be worth anything.
And Michael Carter Williams is not that good.
No, he's not good.
He's a handicap.
But do you think so? Miami is a definite playoff team.
Yeah.
Very
Washington,
interesting.
Toronto. So who's the 8th seed? Is it Milwaukee?
Do we just get 7? Milwaukee should make the playoffs.
Wait, hold on. So how many do we have? We have Cavs, Hawks, Bulls, Celts. Maybe not a 4 seed CB, but okay.
They're in the playoffs though.
They're in the playoffs. Easy. Wiz, Heat, Raptors, and then probably the Bucks, right?
What about Indiana?
I think the Bucks are better than them.
On Paul George's 2 legs, do they have anything else?
Monte.
I
love Monte.
I love his game if I'm playing in a pickup game, but I just don't see it translating to. I mean, it hasn't, right?
I thought he was good in Dallas.
Yeah, I guess with the right coach.
Yeah, and I think Indiana has a good culture, with Larry Legend just observing.
Yeah, watching over every.
Yeah, you're bad at, I don't know. I'd probably take Milwaukee over Indiana, but.
It could be a race between those two, most likely. Let's say that should be the case.
I don't think it's a race. I think Milwaukee makes it comfortably.
Ooh.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Can you name their starting five, Jay?
Their starting five? No. Carter Williams.
Yep. Chris Middleton.
Don't help him out, CB.
Greg Monroe.
He can make claims like that.
Definitely Greg Monroe, big pickup.
Oh, I forgot about him.
That's big time. They still have. Wait, who did I just say? I said Carter Williams, Middleton,
Monroe,
Greek Freak. I don't know who their fifth is.
Jabari.
Henson. Oh, Jabari. Yes. Yeah. God, Jabari coming back.
Jabari and apparently OJ Mayo, best shape of his life.
Gosh. They don't have like a 4-man. Or does the Greek play the 4?
He plays everywhere.
I believe he plays the 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5.
And they got Henson off the bench.
Henson off the bench.
Ilyasova or whatever his name is.
Ilyasova's gone. He's now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's. Where is he now? It's awkward. Oh, Detroit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's with my boy Stan Van.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone needs just a good laugh to start their day, Google Stan Van Gundy on a bike. You will be amazed, my friend.
It's good stuff.
I really honestly want to take that picture. I was talking to Dave Baker about this morning. Shout out to Dave Baker again. That's 2 shout outs, Dave.
That is too many.
Too Yeah, sorry, Dave.
Definitely nailed that starting 5, by the way.
You did?
Oh yeah.
Attaboy. It took you
Sorry,
some
not
time.
starting, according to ESPN.com.
Who do they have?
Henson,
yeah.
Start at the 4.
Really? I don't think he's going to start. But anyway.
Well, they got Miles Plumlee. And they've got Grievous.
Plumlee was there last
off
year.
the bench.
Plumlee was there last year.
Was he?
At the end of the season.
It's a solid team. They're definitely making the playoffs.
Yeah, can I finish my Stan Van comment here, please? Thanks. I really want to take that picture, frame it, and put it in my bedroom, and have that be the first thing that I see every time I wake up.
Because then you'd always be getting out on the right side of the bed.
Exactly. It's just a great way to start my day.
That's amazing. No Hornets?
I love the Hornets. I do think they're going to be better than people think they're going to be this year. They are going to struggle down low. There's no doubt about that.
Yep.
MKG is a huge injury for them.
MKG's a big injury. I never thought the guy was that good, though. I mean, he's a good defender.
But that's important. Like a wing defender, pretty valuable.
I guess I'm being biased towards like seeing what happens in the postseason when that position becomes totally useless. Like Tony Allen just could not have done. He didn't have a position to play. Like he didn't play. There was no reason for him to play.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean he's a great regular season player in terms of the fact that he can lock down any wing that he wants to. But
his jump shot was improving. Did you see the videos?
Has it made its way past the left side of his face?
Oh yeah, it was looking very textbook.
I wonder if my boy Jalen helped him on that.
Jeez, I can't wait for Jalen to sub in for Kemba. I used to love Kemba, but just dribble around for 18 seconds and then
we're
jump shot from the elbow.
Yeah, we're gonna love seeing Kemba not on the floor and Jalen getting his.
Hey, Jalen's living in a cool city, Charlotte. It's a good place to be.
Yeah, actually, I got some inside info from Jalen. Breaking news. Not a lot of Asian activities in Charlotte.
Wouldn't
not
think
a
so.
shocker.
Not a huge fan of that, apparently. But he does say he loves the team dynamic, and he thinks that they're going to surprise people this year.
Good coach.
Loves the coach.
He's got Vermont ties. You think he's a Vermonter?
Oh, yeah?
I think so, at some point in his travels.
That makes me love Clifford even more.
Yeah. That's cool.
I like their offense, though. It's pretty free-flowing this year.
The big question is, can Jalen, get me in a poker game with... and can I play with Monopoly money?
And you still won't have enough.
They play with their salaries. I think, hey, MLK weekend, get down to Charlotte.
That's it.
That's what's happening, if it's going to happen.
Good. Nice. All right, so now that we've talked about the JV League, we got to go to the Murderers Row. So I think the big question is the playoffs going to be the same exact teams in some order?
No.
Okay, who's out?
The Mavs.
Dallas. Clearly Dallas, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
they're gone. Wait, did Portland make the playoffs last year?
They did.
They're out.
Oh yeah,
They're
they're
out.
out. Right. Yeah.
So
I would like
you got
I
two
would like
new
to throw
teams.
a potential team that could go bad quick. Is Memphis.
Interesting. Why do you say that?
Because I think that if, like, Gasol or Conley, huge Conley guy, was
Love
to go,
Conley.
I love Conley. Were to go
Forgot
down,
about him in our top 5 point guard.
I'd make that argument. But anyway,
He's in there.
They're an injury away from being like really mediocre, especially with who they play night in and night out. Because like in the playoffs, I thought Zebo was a pretty big bully, like he always is. But I mean, he's getting pretty old.
Debo's up there. I was about to say.
You know, Tony is I mean, Matt Barnes, You know,
Well, you never know where he's going to be at 10 p.m. the night before a game. So
fighting coaches and stuff.
fighting random people who are with his children.
But you know, so that's just. I think they could go bad. Probably not, but they could go bad.
They're not going to be they might be fighting for the 8.
Yeah.
Actually.
It's
Okay.
just there's so many. It's a long way to fall. Like who's we're already talking about 2 spots probably gone.
So OKC
Who's ready to take it?
OKC is definitely taking one of those. Right?
Yeah, definitely.
Assuming health doesn't become a serious issue.
Again,
which you really
God
have to
hope
get
it
nervous
doesn't.
about. I mean, like, I don't know why people think, Jay, we were talking about this, like, feet are a really big deal. Like, you use them every time you take a
Often.
step.
Yeah,
And
often.
it's
Multiple
not like
times per game.
when there's fractures or broken bones there, it's not like him, you're just like, oh, let's come back in 6 weeks. No, you need like a lot of time before you can do that again.
It's nerve-wracking.
So that makes me really nervous, KD's foot.
Right.
As it should.
Yeah.
As a basketball fan, everyone should be worried about that.
Yeah.
Because this is
I'm
like a
definitely worried.
generational talent. Like, if it got cut short, it'd be devastating.
Yeah. Just something you just don't want to see. But you gotta love OKC to get back in the mix.
No
here.
question.
Yep.
Pelicans should stay in.
Yeah.
I think.
they might even jump a little. They're banged
Yeah.
up, but better
Yeah.
coach.
Who's their coach now?
Gentry.
Yep. Alvin Gentry.
Oh, love
So,
Gentry. Love
yeah,
Gentry.
a little more like pace and space and.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah. My one concern about the Pelicans, and it's been just from listening to some pods about how high everyone is on Anthony Davis. I love Anthony Davis. I think he's going to be a generational talent, all that. But I think it's so much harder in the current stage of the NBA for anyone who's not a 1 through 3 to carry a team. Because they're so reliant on getting the ball in certain spots that they can't do that without 4 other guys who are on the same page.
It's so hard for a guy who can't shoot who's not shooting threes, like really, to at least not in a even if it's a kind of formality, if you will, or so, to dominate a game. If they don't have to respect your 3 at least a little bit, then it's a different game now. Yeah,
I love Anthony Davis. Great player. He's going to be amazing. I just don't. It's so much harder for him to carry a team than it is for Steph Curry or
Absolutely.
LeBron,
You make a lot of good points. That's a good point. Because it's Drew Holiday.
But he's got Tyreek.
Right, and the thing is you need someone like if he had 4 veterans who like knew their role. Like you had maybe 2 or 3 guys on the perimeter who could just drain threes but couldn't get past a single person, then I'd be more inclined to think that they're going to make a jump this year. Because those guys will know how to get the ball to Anthony Davis and like know how to work off that. But with Tyreek running the show and Drew Holiday, he's great, but he's injured and he's not that good.
I mean, their best point guard is Norris Cole by far.
Yeah.
In terms of get Anthony the ball in his spot.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Norris knows what's up. But they just I don't see unless Gentry's, coaching them up like a Phil Jackson would, then I don't see it. But they'll still make the playoffs.
That's a great Pelicans argument right there.
Thank
well
you.
Done.
I've been thinking about that for the past 30 minutes.
Good, good. So who's the last team?
That's a great question.
It seems like the team that people love is Utah.
I don't get that.
They were so good at the end of the year.
Why?
Because when they added Bryce
well
Cotton, it was amazing.
It's all about Bryce Cotton.
I mean, listen, have you seen that dunk on the lob from? I mean, I'm just saying.
I have not, but as far as I know, that's probably not going to get them into the Western Conference playoffs.
No, but he got it anyway.
Did they have
He
any?
did. Sad. Love that guy's game.
Did they draft anyone interesting this year? I can't remember.
Not Hood was last year. Rodney Hood was last year.
Rodney Hood was last year.
And so was Exum last year, right?
Exum's hurt.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I mean, their point guards are Trey Burke and Alec Burks.
Yep.
Trey Burke is awful.
Yikes.
In
this league, that's not winning you anything.
Yeah, I'm looking at this depth chart. This is ugly.
Who's their rookie?
Oh, they got Trey Lyles.
Trey Lyles.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. He's raw. He's
not playing.
Like 19 years old or something.
He's gonna take some time.
Yeah. So, but is that really the 8th best team? I mean,
I don't think so.
What's the difference between
What's your
that
other
and Portland?
options?
What's the difference between Utah and Portland?
Not much.
Right?
Or Dallas.
Dallas has the experience, but they're a bunch of.
I'm down on Dallas.
You can be down on Dallas, but tell me who's better than them. Because I'm down on too, but like it starts getting real ugly down towards the bottom here. What's that?
Suns.
I want to like the Suns, but no. I really want Boogie to just be dominant in the Kings.
Yeah, I was trying to say, give me the Kings.
Give me the Kings. Rondo.
Yeah.
God.
How about they just George Karl kills Rajon Rondo in a hit that no one knows about?
That should be like NBA should have done like a Hard Knocks thing with the Kings because that would have been
amazing.
God, Seth Curry's on this team.
Seth Curry's on the Jazz.
I think it's a harder pick than that of who's gonna win the 8th seed, let's say, than it is who's gonna win the West.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go out on a limb.
I think it's gonna be a very interesting one. Who's gonna win the West?
All right, I think the 8th seed will be Portland. That's my prediction right now.
8th seed will be Portland. Yeah.
That's asking a lot of Big Dame Lillard.
Yeah,
but no, he could. I mean, the guy's love his game. Talented player, very talented.
He's from your area too, the Bay.
Oaktown, baby, Oaktown. A lot of good talent coming out of Oakland. Nothing west of that though. Well, except for my boy Jalen.
Yeah, of course.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about some rankings here in the West. Like who do we have? Where? Golden State. We haven't even mentioned their name yet. They just won the NBA championship. For those of you who are wondering, they're going to be good again, right? Like probably the best team in the West.
I still think they're the best team in the West.
Gotta be, right?
Got to give it to them. A lot of continuity. A lot of
What's their change?
And they're young too. They're not. There's no reason for them to go Spurs, Cavs, like slow down, anything like that.
No.
Like no, they're gunning for the one again.
Yeah, you lose David Lee.
That's it, really, right?
And no one cares. You replace him with Jason Thompson, who's a very viable backup center in the NBA, I think.
And more time for Mo Spates.
Low buckets.
Yeah, they're clear cut number one.
Yeah.
What's your guys' feeling on Houston?
I think too much crap going on that team, but they'll win a lot of games, but they're never going to do anything in the playoffs.
They got Ty Lawson for free.
Yeah, they really did.
Yeah.
And if he gets it together for a season, that's dangerous. Because
I'm
you
very
imagine
curious.
Harden not having to do everything?
But that's all he can do is do everything. That's the problem.
He wants to do everything, and
he has to do everything. He's not effective doing nothing, or I shouldn't say nothing, but
playing off the ball.
Yes, playing off the ball.
Okay.
And Ty Lawson's certainly not going to be.
Support that.
If Ty Lawson's playing off the ball, he's worse than Patrick Beverly probably.
Agreed. But what if you put Ty on the second unit and you tighten up the fact that when you give those guys a blow, you can actually score baskets?
That's what's going to have to be.
Yeah, I mean, I like their second unit with Capella coming in with Lawson. That could be a lot of fun.
And Brewer, Monty
Brewer. I mean, they're going to run and run and run, and it's going to be their second unit's going to be more fun to watch than their first unit because their first unit's just going to give the ball to James on the wing. Maybe he passes
dump it into Dwight every now and then. Yeah.
Otherwise, he's going to do some shitty-ass move, draw a foul. It's going to be terrible.
Yeah.
Second string is going to be a lot of fun to watch. And I wish I didn't hate Houston, even though I'm wearing their jersey.
No, I don't like them either. But
they'll probably win a lot of games, though.
They will. I just think that it fell correctly for them in the playoffs. Like, they got a fractured out, and then the Clippers, who are just awful, and then
more on the Clippers in a second, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, for sure.
But they just got stomped out by Golden State, really.
Absolutely.
So, as they should have. I mean,
if their first round matchup was even last year against the Blazers, it could have been different,
Yeah.
No, I hear that. It's just they're so crazy deep. Like they should be. I wouldn't be surprised if they're the 2 seed.
Yeah.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they're the 1 seed. I think maybe the Warriors take their foot off the gas a little bit. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, yeah.
If the Warriors keep their foot on the gas the entire season, there's no way they're not the 1 seed. But if they relax a little bit, Steph's had ankle injuries in the past.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right.
It's possible. I don't see it happening, but I could see Rockets as a 2 seed.
Yeah, I'll put them. I'm comfortable with the 2.
2 or a 3. I think the other team in contention there is a similar, idea in terms of how deep they are. Is the Los Angeles Clippers?
In terms of how deep they are, yeah.
I mean, not the second unit is
way better.
Is way better than the Rockets' second unit, and way better than it was last year too. I mean, it's head over heels better now.
We're still going to get some Austin Rivers time, though, right? Good. All right, good. Thank God.
Yeah, I just don't know how they're going to play together. No clue.
Yeah.
The thing that
I don't know.
The thing that's interesting to me, or that will be interesting to me, is people kind of forget now because of how badly they collapsed against the Rockets. But like Blake Griffin's made a serious jump in the playoffs, especially against the Spurs. Like he was playing at above Blake Griffin levels, like doing everything from that elbow. He was unstoppable.
Agreed.
Yeah, I did forget about that. Thanks for the reminder.
And it's going to be very interesting to see if he's going to, especially after how they lost, like is this team just going to come out, are they, they got a lot of new pieces that didn't lose, in that series, but, are they going to come out the same way they did and just blaze and tear up the league, or are they, kind of walk their way through it and just wait for the postseason?
Yeah.
Because if Blake plays like that the whole season, like he's an MVP candidate for sure. Not that he isn't normally, but
he could very well win the MVP if he. He should win the MVP if he plays like that. I mean, what he did in the playoffs was incredible.
Yeah.
Now that I'm remembering that.
It was basically LeBron-esque with, besides him, having the ball 30 feet from the basket, he was just having it from 18 feet from the basket and, not really facing up right away. But, like, besides that, he was doing everything LeBron does.
Yeah. Didn't he almost average a triple-double?
Close.
Something like that.
Like very, very close. Just a little low on the assists.
All right. You've won me over on the Clippers. I just think there's, like, something missing.
Well,
it's a typical, like, Doc team. Like,
yeah.
All the right things, everybody's great, but then there's this underlying, like, tension. Like, they had it in Boston with, like, Ray Allen and those guys, and then Rondo, and there was always something that just... The Doc, the Doc effect. I don't like Doc.
But I'm sure adding Josh Smith and Lance Stevenson will help that.
Sure.
Just big locker room guys.
Yeah, it's good. A lot of character coming in.
Lance Stevenson definitely has the maturity to handle when he puts in Austin before him. Like he's gonna just be like, "Coach, good one," But I don't know.
You got to wonder what kind of impact
I just think that
the truth is going to have on this team, though, too, right?
Sure.
I would hope.
You
I would
hope
hope.
it's positive, but
I mean, he brings the cut your heart out win mentality that like Blake has, and I think Chris Paul has that to an extent. Like he's competitive.
I don't think Blake has that, but
I think Blake can do it and not like just so consistent throughout the game, and then you bring in truth for the daggers, perhaps. I just think Chris Paul doesn't have it because Chris Paul is so quick to be like, it's everybody else's fault, and he's always on the refs or his teammates. Like it just drives me crazy. Like I would prefer Chris Paul if he would trash talk to other opponents more than
Less
the
than
referees or his
yeah.
own teammates.
Right.
He just bugs me. I think he's a detriment, especially as he gets older. I mean, what do you do with him? Like he can't. I mean, him falling against Steph was the end. That's the end
Yeah.
well, it wasn't the end.
of him being the best point guard in the league. Yes, it was.
Yeah, Steph's over.
Well, he's certainly not the best point guard in the league now, but yeah.
Steph already did that, but he's still in his prime. He's got one more year maybe in his prime.
All right. There's a lot of like. Yeah. All right.
I understand what bugs you. I definitely understand.
No, it's what happened with the Clippers all the time, man. I'm with you too on it. Like there's something about the team. Like why haven't they won yet, and why is this team any different?
And everyone hates them.
Everyone hates them. Everyone's still going to hate them. They did not add a single likable person to their team.
Yeah. And it's not even because like they're like badasses or like they don't. It's just they're like whiny. Like it's a bad kind of hate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like it's like, oh, you're just a bunch of whiners.
Yeah.
Like,
It's not like we hate you because you're good. It's just like you're that annoying.
Yeah.
right, exactly.
And now they added two guys who everyone thinks are just these nasty, awful thugs in Josh Smith and Lance Stevenson, and then a guy most people hate outside the state of Massachusetts in Paul Pierce.
For real, he's hated? I would have never guessed that.
I love the truth, but I think
Is he hated? People hate him?
I don't think he's like loved.
I don't think he's loved, but he's not hated.
I mean, the man was stabbed 11 times.
I don't think the general person knows that. Yeah, what are the advanced metrics on that?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Where were the stabs?
All right, but I think you do have to put the clips at least 4.
Yeah. That's a no doubt.
At least, yeah. So are we thinking Thunder in that ahead of the Clips?
What about the Spurs?
What about the Spurs?
What about the Spurs?
Spurs might be
4 or 5.
for who? Spurs?
Yeah.
So you put OKC where 3?
I think if
very
OKC
tough.
stays healthy, they get the 4, and Clippers will get the 3.
The 4.
Okay.
Wow. I think we forget how good OKC was.
Yeah.
I still don't love their supporting cast.
No?
I mean, you're never going to convince me Enes Kanter is a good NBA player. No one will ever do that.
Max contract.
As a non-starter.
I think he's okay.
Okay.
Serge is Serge. He's fine. Steven Adams is just a big mug. He's not good.
Right.
And then who's
The big question is the shooting guard.
Yeah. So is Morrow going to play? I mean, who's going to play that role?
Dion Waiters.
Roberson still.
And the issue too is you got this Dion Waiters idiot.
And Singler. What's that?
Dion Waiters cannot play on this team. He has to go.
Yeah. He definitely needs to be traded.
Was that another guest on the pod?
What?
Was that another guest on the pod?
Who?
We can really hear Emma like pretty loudly in the background.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You said something?
She said, Kyle Singler sucks.
I'm glad you could hear that. My headphones and I couldn't hear anything. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Emma.
And I agree with everything you're saying.
That's great. You can't hear anything, but we appreciate your support and providing our viewers with 2 minutes of comedy on this episode.
Said we appreciate your support. And something else I can't remember.
About the comedy.
That's putting on this.
Or comedy, yeah, and providing comedy to our viewers and listeners and viewers.
We got both. All right, we're getting off track here, but Spurs,
yeah.
4 or 5.
All right. It's going to be interesting with LaMarcus.
It will be interesting with LaMarcus because you think he's a guy who's just going to play all 82 as long as
Yep.
they get hurt, right?
Yep.
Whereas they're going to rest Tony, they're going to rest Tim,
Manu.
Yeah.
Manu, right?
They had to like beg Manu to come back.
Yeah. And Tony does not look good.
It's Ken, and again, Kawhi's great. Everyone forgets about Kawhi.
Yeah.
We just named 4 players before we named Kawhi, who still could be the best player on that team.
And
how good's he
Green.
going to be? And Danny Green.
I love Danny Green.
You gotta love. I love him on that team. I mean, he knows what he's doing.
Sure. Danny Green's like, this is a little controversial, but he's like Draymond Green to me. Like, Draymond
Wow,
Green.
that's very controversial.
Draymond Green is not Draymond Green unless he's on the Warriors. Like, he's not a max
Sure.
player if he's like on the Celtics. You know, he's a max player on the Warriors, and you could make the same argument for Danny Green. Like, not saying he's a max, but he's a healthy.
Yeah, he just got
contract
$12 million a
on
year.
that- on that team, but not
Yep.
like if he went to Atlanta.
Sure.
But,
You're the one who brought him up, though.
no, I'm
You know-
saying he's great on the Spurs.
Yeah, great. Okay.
Yeah, and I think another person, Jay, you mentioned Kawhi, how he didn't mention him until 4th or 5th or whatever.
5th.
But he's a great basketball player, but he's not, to me, someone you build a team around.
Why not?
No, that's why they got LaMarcus Aldridge.
But he just doesn't. I mean, maybe he hasn't had to do it yet, but like he can shoot, but he doesn't seem to
Yeah,
be like.
he's not
going to
Kevin Durant. He's not a creator, but he does. It's weird to say, but he's besides creator, he's excels at everything else on a basketball court. Excels.
Yeah, he does. He does great. I'm
Yeah.
not in love.
The problem
with
is
I'm not in love with
creating
the
is
shot,
one of the,
but it's good. It's not great.
yeah. Okay, that's.
But I think
fine.
creating is something that like you can't. I think
No,
it's
I
hard
understand.
to give a max deal to someone who can't create for themselves. Like then that person you can't.
Yeah.
You can't do anything with them if they don't have anyone who can create for them. So, I don't know. That's just me.
That's
Right.
fair.
Speaking from a non-creative
He
point
still
of view.
can. He still can get his offense out of the post.
What's that?
Kawhi can get you buckets out of the post.
Yeah.
Not ideal, and luckily for him, doesn't have to be the first option. So
Yeah.
Again,
I think he and Draymond are good
he's
comparisons in terms of what
he and Draymond are, I think. Yeah.
the skill sets they bring to the table. I think they're both amazing basketball players.
Okay.
Yep.
That's my opinion.
Yep. I'm with you.
Spurs
So,
4 or 5 seed.
someone-
Yeah.
So Spurs 4-5, Thunder 4-5, and Clips 3. Is that what we're saying here?
Clips, Rocks 2-3.
Yep.
I always forget how these divisions break out. Doesn't somebody have to?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh yeah, they fixed that.
Yeah.
That's right. Good job, Adam Silver.
Yeah.
Just top 8.
Well,
Yeah, good.
well done. Which shouldn't be an issue, I don't think.
Right.
No, should not be an issue.
You would
So
really hope.
Who's 6, 7, 8 is 6 Pels?
Well, I had this up. Let's see.
Ah, man.
Wait, 6. Oh. 6 Pels.
No, we're missing somebody.
We're
No,
definitely
Memphis.
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 Well, we were talking.
I still think you still assumed a lot of things to get them out of the playoffs.
Yes, of
assuming
course.
that they're healthy, they're 6.
Yeah, agreed. It would have to break.
Yeah.
If it broke a few
Right.
pieces, it could go really bad.
Yeah.
Is what I'm thinking.
Yep.
Yeah, 6 for Memphis.
And then Pelly's 7, and then your Portland or
Portland,
Dallas.
Sacramento, Dallas, Phoenix.
All right, make a pick. Who's your 8?
Gosh.
Dallas. I'll be safe.
That's classic J-Bones right there.
Is it?
So
Usually
much.
right too.
So much me wants to pick the T-Wolves right now, but
Oh god.
I just know that's not a realistic option. I think 2 years they make the playoffs, not next year, but 2 years.
Okay.
You picked the Suns to make the playoffs last year, so why can't they make it this year?
Because they don't have my boy Miles Plumlee anymore, man.
I think
Oh,
you also picked
right.
the-
God.
Also, they lost Goran Dragic, their best player. So
And one of the Morrises.
there's that. And the better Morris, right?
Right, the better Morris. Where is he?
Marcus, he went to Detroit.
Oh, right.
We didn't talk about Detroit, but they're kind of a fun team now.
SVG.
You're not getting out of this pick.
I
Yeah.
know. I still got it up. Don't worry. Gosh. If freaking Rondo was not in Sacramento, I'd be all over the Kings, and I would say the Kings. But honestly, he's freaking toxic.
Yep.
Yep.
Phoenix, they'll do it. They'll get those.
That'll be a
As
good
As long
one.
as they keep Markeith throughout the year. As long as they keep Markeith. CB, who you got?
That's what.
I got Portland.
You do have Portland.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Three different
Okay.
picks. Love
Okay.
it. Love it.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Anything else we need to talk about?
I'm sorry. I'm just looking at Detroit's roster right now. Yikes.
Yeah, yikes is right.
Drummond.
Drummond. He's gonna get like
Drummond, and more Drummonds.
17 rebounds a year. I hope someone averages 20. He should be average 20 rebounds a game. Like that guy.
He's a monster.
That's all he should do.
Be fun.
No other purpose in the NBA and in
Mhm.
life, really.
That's it.
12 on defense, 8 on offense.
Yeah, that sounds right. All right, let's go. Rookie of the year pick. Let's just hammer out some picks, like we know what we're talking about, and then
I'll
then we're out.
take Towns.
CB.
Moodley from Denver.
Moutier, yeah.
Moutier.
Moutier is going to get a lot of run this year.
Sure
That and
is.
like he's already played a year in China. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Those
big.
all those those exiled NBA guys telling him like, don't do this. Like don't screw it up. Like don't be in the
Yeah,
club.
really.
Like don't be like go to practice.
Yeah.
Handle yourself. So I think
That really worked out well for Brandon Jennings, so I'm sure it'll work for him.
he's still. I mean, he's kicking.
Hey, Jennings was in Italy. It's a little different.
Oh, totally different. My bad.
He didn't
So-
have Stephon Marbury giving him mentorship.
hmm
That's
But
what.
I think that's a
That's a good pick, though. I like the idea.
He's a good player.
Yeah, it's a fine pick. Just saying.
I like. I'm gonna go with my boy Kamin. No. We're gonna go with. Oh, hello, welcome home. We're gonna go with. You gotta go with Towns. I mean, not even close.
Yeah.
Okay.
CB, you probably said Moutier just to not have all three of us say Towns. I don't know.
No, I believe in Moutier.
All right, I believe in him too. I also wanted to say Leo Okafor just so we could talk about the Sixers for 2 seconds.
Yeah, no, let's not do that.
Because,
Let's not do that.
all right, Stauskas?
Stauskas? Oh,
MVP.
God. MVP.
I got Durant.
I was about to say
Wow.
that.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a runaway too. I think
Wow. I hope so. God, I hope
Runaway?
so.
Wow.
he's edgy. He's
Cool. I like that.
got he's coming back hard. He's got
Yeah.
contract year. Like that whole thing with Stephen A. was. I can't even
well,
deal
did we
with
lose
Stephen
you?
A. Smith, but I just think he's going to come out like unbelievably and maintain it and be the MVP.
Jay Bird.
We got some freezing.
Oh, Jay Bird, you're killing us.
I'm struggling. I'm thinking-
Charlottesville. It's just internet, not good situation. Come on,
I
Jay
really.
Bird.
Can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, you can hear me. I really want it to be Durant. I think it's going to be James.
Oh, don't say that.
I know. I just think that's what it's going to be.
This breaks my heart.
I'm really nervous that Houston's going to be really good and like be the 1 seed in the West, and he's going to get the MVP because he could have gotten it last year.
It'd be the worst NBA season ever.
No, but they'll lose to the 8 seed or something. It'll be great.
That would be pretty great.
That would be fun, actually. As long as
See,
hey,
I just made it all better.
it'll be the T-Pups against the Rocks. That'd be the only way I'd accept the James Harden.
That'd be fun. Kev, did you make a pick?
No, I didn't because I like to delay my thoughts. I'm gonna go with man. I think Anthony Davis is going to be number 2.
Going to be number
I think
2.
he's going to have the numbers to be number 1, but not the standing to be number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then my pick is going to be Blake Griffin.
Ooh.
Wow.
I just think I think he realized something in the postseason.
I don't think. Yeah, I agree. I don't think Blake can be the MVP even if they finish 3rd. I think they have to finish higher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to say why is he the MVP over
Yeah.
Which is a good reason. Yeah, which is a good reason why you would say Anthony Davis should probably be the MVP, right? Because he's gonna carry that team.
True.
Yeah, there's gonna be arguments.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's gonna be arguments.
So I guess it's gonna come down to whoever's in the number 1 seed in the West and the best player on that team, whether it's James, Blake, or Steph.
Yeah. All right. Or KD.
Yeah.
Or KD. Right. Sorry.
Or KD.
My bad.
All right.
All right, boys.
Yes.
Here it is.
Wait, sixth man of the year?
Ooh.
Jalen.
Isaiah Thomas.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
What's that?
you're gonna be surprised. Jalen's gonna put up a lot of numbers this year. He's getting buckets.
He should.
He's averaging I know it's preseason, but he's probably averaged 16 points a game.
Good.
Who was sixth man last year? I don't even know.
That's a great question, Jay.
All right, never mind. We shouldn't.
I wish we had an intern to look that up for us.
Yeah.
All right, should I cue us out here as J Bones?
We gotta do some finals picks.
Oh yeah, come on.
Right. Oh, my bad. All right.
Isaiah Thomas, sixth man of the year.
Yeah. That's my pick.
Last year it was Lou Williams.
Lucky
Oh, Lou.
on the Celts hanging out. 2 chicks like Lou Will.
That's great.
All right, I like Isaiah Thomas. It's probably the right pick, but I'm gonna say someone different. I'm gonna go Jalen. I think he's gonna put up a lot of numbers this year.
I love it.
Wow, I love it.
I think
I
last
love
year
it.
you told us he was going to be in the All-Star game.
I did say that.
Your logic was
It was there.
It was there.
It was there, but I think this year, yeah, you can actually listen to my opinion this year.
All right, finals. Who wants to go first? Cab, you've delayed. You have to go first.
Yeah, you go first.
All right. Dubs in the West and
Rematch.
yeah, I don't. It's gonna be a rematch, but I think the Cavs win this year.
Okay.
Wow, rematch Cavs.
There's no way LeBron loses 2 in a row like that.
No.
CB.
Cavs over Thunder.
Oof, I like that.
Loves the Thunder.
I think it's going to be, they're coming out crazy, I think.
We never talked about Billy D, by the way. How do we feel about that?
Love Billy D.
Oh, Billy D. Yeah,
I'm really excited about him.
I'm curious.
You know,
Cautiously optimistic.
Yeah, KD healthy, just new energy, restart,
Right.
and then Russ and, the Thunder. Yeah, but Cleveland, LeBron, those guys will all be healthy. They'll have figured it all out. They'll just be too strong. LeBron will be fresh. Cleveland over Thunder.
Jay Bird, finish us off.
Do I have to be different, or can I?
No.
I
You're
really
all
agree.
rematch.
You can be all the same.
I really agree with Kev. I think it's Dubs Cavs, and I think the Cavs win.
I'm excited about it again.
I think the Cavs
And I-
win
and I
last
can't
year
wait
if
to
they
see
had
it.
one other person that could make a jump
Right.
shot.
Maybe, yeah. That could be true.
Is there going to be a big move? What's going to be the big trade this year? 'Cause that could shake
That's
up-
what I was. The last thing I wanted to bring up. The last thing I wanted to bring up was, what are the chances that Melo gets traded?
I think Melo peaked.
Well, that's not my question. The question is he going to get traded?
But I don't think that's okay. So is he going to get
Trade
traded?
him to the Kings with Rajon.
I don't think it's like a
God, no.
big trade.
Put all the assholes in one place.
I don't think it's a big trade. I think it's just a trade. That's what
It's
Melo
not the
getting
trade it
traded is
was-
just a trade.
I do.
It's not the trade it was 2 years ago,
Sure.
but it's still
But-
a big trade because he is the best player on the most popular franchise in the NBA.
And he
Makes him
still
more
has the
popular
potential
than
to be a top 10 player.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Big
I think Melo's gonna get traded.
All right. Yeah. I think the biggest trade, the most effective and meaningful trade, will be the Thunder getting a shooting guard, and I don't know who, but they will get one, and that will be what turns the tide.
That'd be great.
Interesting.
Who's
I don't know.
who's on your radar?
I
right
haven't
now,
spent any
Stevie?
time thinking about this. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either. Like off the top, but I just know that that's a gaping hole, and if they make a upgrade significantly or even moderately, that's a huge ability to spread the floor, and could be a championship move.
What if they could get like
Yep.
Corver or JJ? That'd be
Oh
awesome.
my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Not getting either of those.
Not gonna happen, but man, that'd be
Kobe.
Oh,
just we didn't even mention his name until that. That's
I know.
impressive.
that's too bad. I thought we were going to make it.
We didn't say the Lakers' name once. I love it.
Now we did.
Jay, did you have a topic or something you wanted to say for a trade?
Just Carmelo. Would he get traded?
Uh,
Melo to the Bulls.
Oh. Jimmy Butler would kill him.
You think?
Yeah, Jimmy Butler has beef with Derrick Rose, who's apparently like not that hard of a worker.
Moose making an appearance on the pod.
The Moose.
Whoa.
Look at that thing.
That is a wolf.
No, it's Moose.
He's as big as a moose.
Just big shout out to the Timberwolves.
That's why I love the T-Pups right there.
Absolutely.
That dog. All right, we're going to wrap this thing up here, boys.
Let's wrap it up.
I'm going to cue up the music. It's coming in hot.
So hot.
Oh, yeah. You got that?
Right in the woofers.
There it is. All right. Well, welcome back, boys. This was good.
Yeah, we'll do it again.
Yeah.
Shout-outs? Anyone? Shout-outs?
I got a big shout out Emerson Brady.
Yeah.
There you go.
How's the jumper looking?
Good. UConn commit still. Softly. So, Gino's coming over for pasta tomorrow night. We'll talk it out.
Good.
Good. Love it. I'm a big fan. Great organization.
Big fan.
I'm gonna be recruiting her for the Lady Vols though for the next 18
Oh,
years.
taking over. Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Good.
Jay Brand, any shouts?
No.
Go Mets.
Go Mets.
Go Mets, yeah.
Dan Murphy. Let's see.
Hashtag steal a breakfast.
No shout outs over here. But
All right.
Yeah. All right. Well done,
Enjoy.
boys.
Well done.
Hope you enjoy that, listeners.
Oh,
Enjoy
yeah.
the hoops.
All right.
Bye bye.